I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to...
Well, we've officially completed our haul out with just over 3 weeks on the hard stand. Repairs, maintenance, upgrades, check, check, and check. Now it's time to hit the fun button with friends before setting sail for the Adriatic. Yesterday we waved goodbye to Nidri and tucked in for the night in Varko Bay, right next door to Valley, which you may remember from episode 167.
That's Valley. We stayed there a couple of weeks ago. And then last night we stayed over on this side. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up. I'm heading back to Preveza today to wait for our credit cards to arrive that our friend is mailing us that have been sitting in our P.O. box for a couple of weeks. So we can prepare to head up to Albania.
Now we're cruising north towards Preveza, edging back into the Lefkada channel to cross the floating bridge. And what do we see? Some friends grounded in the middle of this ridiculously shallow and narrow channel. Cue my job. Stay on board, circle around the channel and nearby bay to the south, and wait for Donovan to head out in the dinghy and play mud rescue.
So we're going through the Lefkada channel right now, and our friends are grounded. Donovan brought the dinghy down, and he's gone to help pull. I made a U-turn, and I'm heading back south now, which was not fun either, because making a U-turn in this little channel is... Anyway, it was fine. It ended up being fine. I was just nervous as usual for nothing. But, so now I'm just kind of meandering a little bit, waiting for them to get the boat unstuck, and then I can find another place to make another U-turn so I can go fetch my husband and get the dinghy back on the boat. So, fun times.
Just then, a speedboat with enormous engines zoomed by. I flagged them down and asked if they could help tug our buddies free from the mud. Fingers crossed.
Okay, apparently that big speedboat got them off because they're right here and they're heading south towards me. I can see them straight in front of me. So they made it to us, but now Donovan, the gas line broke in the dinghy, so he can't get the engine turned on. So we're just hanging out in the middle of a lot of traffic coming in and out of the channel, waiting for the gas line to get fixed. Lord have mercy.
Smooth sailing ahead. Fuel line fix, nailed it. Floating bridge crossing, a breeze. And just like that, we're sailing north again towards Preveza.
Thank you. It was a 5 or 6 hour trip because we someone ran aground. It's normally not that long, but hey, that's okay. It's every little thing that happens is an experience for us, a new experience to deal with, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm also really grateful for that speedboat that stopped to help, because I don't think we would have done it.
No, we couldn't have. Well, I mean, the dinghy wasn't going to do it. Definitely wasn't going to do it.
It wasn't a speedboat. It was like a supersized dinghy they were in.
This was Heflon, big Heflon boats.
And it had how many horsepowers?
350 or 250, one of the two.
Okay. Leaving our anchorage in Preveza.
But plot twist, life aboard a sailboat is like a choose-your-own-adventure, where the pages keep rearranging. Yes, we do plan to head into the Adriatic soon, but first, it looks like we're detouring south again for a little bit longer.
We are leaving to go back south again. I know, we're supposed to be going north, but we're going south with some friends to Meganisi and Ithaca. We're traveling in 3 today. And one of our buddy boats is way up there. And then the other buddy boat is right in front of us. Anyway, headed to Meganisi and Ithaca, which we've been to before, but we love both, for a couple of days of being able to swim, because we are still waiting for mail to come here. Our credit cards, which were expiring, a couple of them, were sent to our P.O. box in the States, and our friend mailed them here. And the shipping is taking a little longer than, well, who are we kidding? We knew it was going to take a while, because, anyway. So So we're gonna go, this area here is not super swimmable. There's beaches, there's beautiful beaches around here, but like where, right, we wanna dive right off the boat in this. While we did see some people swimming back there, I like to swim in water I can see through, but that's just my issues of being a scaredy cat. So that's the plan. This property is ridiculous. We're in the bay right behind over there.
Here's the setup. Oka is stern tied to the rocks at the spot marked by the red X, and we are currently kayaking where the yellow X is.
Wow. And then they got their little toys over here. This house is incredible. And there's Oka, straight ahead.
What's amazing about Meganisi? Very few people and just 3 little hubs of civilization. The rest is wild, rugged, and absolutely gorgeous. That said, there's a construction boom creeping in. Jobs for locals are good, but it kind of dents that untouched charm. And yes, there's a ferry between Nidri and Meganisi that hauls cars and passengers. So handy without ruining the tranquility.
Calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me. Don't tell your friends, we'll let them know we're safe later on.
We've left Meganisi and we're heading to our all-time favorite anchorage on Ithaca, Kioni. About 5 years back, it was hit by a microburst storm, an unexpected fierce combo of wind and rain that really knocked the place around. But they've done a remarkable job of rebuilding, and it's now picture perfect again. We did a pretty good tour of Kioni on episode 150. This time we're anchoring closer to the bay's mouth, away from the anchor-tangled chaos of yachts fighting for the same spot.
We're in 17 meters now, but we dropped in 30. And we got 60.4 out. And we are in the outskirts of Kioni, tied back to rocks.
It's deep here, about 30 meters, so we let out plenty of chain and hope the weather forecast nailed it. Spoiler, sometimes the forecast lies.
Beautiful area right here.
Of course, there's always that guy who thinks anchor buoys are mere suggestions and drops anchor right next to the beachgoers and swimmers. Ugh. Kioni, like lots of other anchorages around, also has an unofficial side hustle. You've got to compete in the fanciest mast light display pageant. We threw our hat in the ring, but without any mast lights, we landed a respectable bronze. Hey, it's politics. Then it was back to Meganisi, trying out a new anchorage as part of our aboard life mantra. If you want a decent night's sleep, be ready to move. Mother Nature has 46 personalities, and you never know which one you're waking up to. After one night, we scooted over to Lefkada and stern tied at a pontoon in Sivota to weather a serious windstorm.
I cannot believe I just came into this little hole right here without hitting anybody. That was nerve-wracking, but we made it. Okay, now Migaloo's coming in, bow first, and then They were told to come in bow first and then do a little pirouette here and dock next to us. So.
Honestly, I just wanted to sit still and calm my nerves, and having water hookup to rinse everything off made it even sweeter. Sivota isn't huge for free anchoring. You can do it, but boats come and go and it gets really tight.
He's doing a great job.
Most pontoons are owned by waterfront restaurants. You hang out and eat, and they usually let you tie up for free. Last season, we did exactly that in episode 151.
Folks, the Marinero's demeanor is very good. Very good.
The Marineros were freaking amazing.
But this time we splurged a bit and booked a paid pontoon at the Cove. Cozy, tucked away, and feels like Fort Knox against the elements. Highly recommend.
God, he's doing great. That was so awesome. Look at the space. He just did a pirouette and Jesus. Back at it. This is Ithaca on our port side, and on our starboard side is Kefalonia. And that is a little town called Fiscardo where we've gone already. It's a cute little town. And that boat right there is Evrima. Evrima is a Ritz-Carlton cruise ship. I think that's their little shuttle service, I guess. It's got 140 some odd suites and 5 restaurants. So the fact that it's anchored there tells me that all those people, or a good bit of them, are in Fiscardo right now doing a little shopping and eating, and it's probably a zoo. So I'm glad we're not going there right now.
From there, we sailed between Ithaca and Kefalonia looking for the next perfect spot. The east coast of Kefalonia? No thanks. Gusty and choppy. Sammy looked like it was in the middle of a hurricane with whitecap chaos. Hard pass for us. So we turned tail, cut across into Ithaca, and tucked into a spot at the southern tip.
And we're
getting shoved this way. Let's see what happens.
We're tied back over here and over here. And hopefully we didn't go over this big yacht's anchor. We tried really hard not to. Oh, some ancient ruins over there. All right.
It was past 6 p.m. Late hour anchor moves are my least favorite, and this bay looked comfy enough. Phew.
These coats are like, what in the world is happening? Why is this loud line? We made it through a very, 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 very rough night. And now we wake up to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day with goats everywhere. I learned this morning from my husband that a group of baby goats is called kids. So there's kids all over this bay. Of course, right now that I'm videoing, they're all gone, but you can hear them. And off we go to the next destination. That island far, far off over there is Kefalonia, which we tried to stay last night, and we couldn't find a proper anchorage that wasn't super duper windy and rolly. So that's why we ended up coming back to Ithaca. We're at the very southern tip of Ithaca now, but we're kind of done with Kefalonia for a while. We've had enough heart palpitations.
Today we're heading to Kalamos, an island we've never visited and can't wait to explore. Kalamos is a small mountainous Ionian gem tucked southeast of Lefkada and just a short boat ride from the mainland port of Mytikas.
We're at 6.8 now, we got 65.6 out, and we are stern tied. In Castos? Are we in Castos or Kalamos? I can't remember. One closer to Meganisi. It's beautiful here.
At roughly 25 kilometers square, its lush slopes, covered in pine, olive, almond, and cypress, plunge dramatically into the turquoise sea.
Donovan broke his little toe a couple of days ago, so he's on the mend. Are you on the mend? How's your toe this morning? Oh, it's not blue like yesterday. Yay.
And wishing on stars. We'll find each other no matter how far. 'Cause 5,000 miles is breaking my heart. That we'll find each other.
What a beautiful anchorage. We are leaving Kalamos and going back up to Meganisi for a couple of days and making our way slowly back up to Preveza so we can go get our mail. So off we go. Good job, babe. So we're gonna go around the corner here and then head north into an anchorage over here. So we're doing this to Meganisi. Oh, we're in 4.9 meters now and we are tied back in Meganisi. We scored a beautiful spot in front of this dream house that we kayaked in front of the other day. The wind is going to be coming from over here, so it'll be on our stern for the next couple of days, and it is beautiful. Made it into town and now we're heading back, completely out of breath and out of shape. Come on, Zoe. Okay. Tell me when. Little higher, or are you at a good height? He said he's at a good height. What a princess. Leaving our beautiful spot in Meganisi. Man, this anchorage is just absolutely incredible. And heading back up to Preveza. And it is going to be windy up there. And we are right outside of the little fishing port of Preveza.
brings us to the end of this episode. In the next one, we're going to leave Preveza and head north to the beautiful island of Corfu for a few days before sailing out of Greece and into Albania. We hope you love this journey as much as we love living it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, let us know your favorite moment in the comments, and ring that notification bell. We just hit a channel milestone this week, so we want to thank you so much for being a part of our adventure. Thanks for watching. Bye guys!